Hi, welcome back to Nails Yap. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm here with James, aka James Nail the Coffin, and we're here to talk all about being a male in a female-dominated industry. So, first up, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Do you want to give everyone a little bit of an intro into kind of how long you've been doing nails, why you started, etc.?
Yeah, so I've been doing nails about 6 years. I just wanted to do like a creative job, to be honest. But I didn't know what. So I wanted, well, I originally wanted to do barbering,
Yeah,
but I couldn't find anywhere to learn that while still working full time.
yeah.
So first a friend was like, "Oh, do nails," and I was like, "No, I don't do nails." And then I didn't think about it. So I did my first course, which was a really shitty online course,
Yeah,
and I was like, "This is really hard."
yeah.
So, because I spent that money and failed miserably, I done another course, and another course, and another course, and then lockdown happened. And then I was really lucky in that my first ever client happened to be Alex from Scratch Magazine,
Oh,
and
amazing.
it just went from there. So,
And that was just pure coincidence.
yeah, 'cause I had no idea who anyone was. And then she said she can do like a little feature. I was like, yeah, cool. Then it was a big double pay train, and it just went from there.
Amazing.
So yeah, pretty cool.
So, what are we doing on your nails today?
I'm just swimming rain.
Swimming.
Yeah.
Like plain colour, but cat eye, like
Maybe just a black.
plain
Maybe.
black.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. So the reason I wanted to get you on the podcast was to talk about kind of being a male nail tech in a female industry. Because I think there's probably a lot of men who are kind of considering it, but don't realise that it's possible for them
Yeah.
or haven't considered it and would love it and just assume that it's such a female industry. I know even for some women that I've spoken to, there's definitely a stigma about working in beauty. So like people assume you're not clever or people assume it's not a sustainable career or it's just like a silly little girly job. What was it like for you when you decided to do nails, as in the reaction from your family and friends? How did they all respond to that?
I think everyone just thought it was just a bit of a laugh, really.
Yeah.
And wasn't serious, because even when I went to college, I worked as a hairdressing, and I remember um the tutor or whatever told me to do something worthwhile. So just put me in for like A levels, and obviously I failed that because I wasn't interested. Um, so even back then, they looked at it like it's not worth it. But I think things are changing a bit now, in that people realise there's money to be made in it.
Yes.
And I do think being a guy helps, because
Yeah.
like that I get male clients because I feel more comfortable going to another guy, and just because it's a bit different, like stand out a little bit. I mean, if it became really popular that every man and his dog was doing it, then maybe it wouldn't be. But
Yeah, but it sort of gives you
at
a
the
bit of
moment,
the
it helps.
USP.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I can see that because I feel like, yeah, the men feel more comfortable, but then the women are like, oh, gay bestie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Exactly.
then they come for gospel, whatever. Like they have preconceived ideas about like what that would be as a man. Yeah, it's weird that like when you think yes, it's probably similar to like cooking and stuff, isn't it? Like you
Yeah.
can be a male chef and that's like really cool, but if you like baking, people are like that's for women.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
but
when
it's
you
a bit
get
like
the top
like
hairdressers that are men
exactly. Yeah.
doing products and stuff, but then when you think for hairdresser, you think for woman, don't you?
Yeah. So it is strange in that, but yeah, when you think a hairdresser, you think woman.
Yeah.
But when you think of like big brands from hairdressers, generally it's men.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, maybe it could feel like men love themselves, so want to whack their name and everything, but
No, I do think there is something in though that like now people are more like self-employed is more of an option, and I think that's why it is changing as an
yeah,
industry because I think back in the day, obviously you've got to what go to a salon owner and be like, I'm gonna work in your salon,
yeah,
and then people will be like, oh, well, do you fit the vibe of the salon? Are you gonna wear my uniform and that kind of thing? Whereas I think now it's definitely changed and
yeah.
you've
Well,
got
I think that's
control over
probably
your own vibe.
since COVID,
Yeah.
because like people were all off work, weren't they?
Hmm.
And then they had the chance to learn something new,
Yeah.
and then work from home, or whatever. Like, so I style off at home, and now I rent like a studio, and it's just Like, just nice working for yourself rather than for someone else.
Yeah, I know. I love not being told what to do.
Same. Although sometimes I'm like, "Oh, my boss is an arsehole." It's me.
Who the hell mucked me in for an 8 a.m. client?
Exactly.
Me.
Me. Or I'll be like, "Oh, I don't get paid for anything. My boss won't pay me early." And it's me.
No, I do think it's like, it's good not having a boss, but like, there are definitely challenges with being
Yeah, because you never
on
switch
self-employed.
off.
Never.
Even though I'll go like, "Oh, I won't reply to messages on my days off," I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Because of like, which is more so when I'm back at work, or it's you could potentially lose money.
Well, yeah, because like I never want to reply to messages on a Sunday because I think like it's my day off. But then I think actually so many people want to get the shit together on the
Yeah.
Sunday for the week ahead. So look at the girls and went, oh god, these look horrible. I better message them. They found me. They message me. If I don't reply on that Sunday, I could lose them.
Yeah,
So I got work till the Wednesday.
yeah, it's like if I get a message at like, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night, I think, "Oh, piss off." But they're actually not messaging me expecting a reply. It's just because it's on their mind.
Yeah, and you have the thingy on as well, don't you? The
Or a response, yeah. I
response.
never used to.
Yeah.
And I can't remember why I turned that on. I think it was just someone got pissy with me once, so I
Yeah.
turned that on.
I know I do want to do, I don't know where to put it. Maybe like an Instagram highlight that's like, please note these are my working days. So
Yeah.
I like,
Well,
if you don't get a response.
like I say, I might automate message, but people still ignore it. I mean, I'm alright with it. Someone saying it's same with question marks.
This brush was so good at first. It's like a double-ended like okay. This double-ended like magnetic thing, but I think the magnet's going on it and it just like falls out and like if I talk in my hands like and it flies across. This is not the buy. What were you saying? Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's it. So I've got my auto response, so I send my work and all that. And it doesn't bother me so much if people message me and don't expect a reply, but it's when they send like the question marks.
So fucking rude.
Yeah, I just think, "Oh, get fucked."
Yeah. Don't want you in my chair at all now.
Exactly.
But that is the beauty, like we were saying before, weren't we, about like you can turn clients away if you
Yeah,
want to, or
exactly.
you can ask them to never leave.
And that's what I think it takes doing this for a while to realise not always good money. Some people
100%.
aren't worth the hassle.
Yeah, 100%. Like if you're stressed on a Sunday thinking, oh my god, they're coming in on Thursday,
Exactly, yeah.
it's not worth your health, man.
No, I've had a few people where I see their name in the diary and I would absolutely dread it. But
Really?
then you just start offering them a follow up
Yeah.
and then they stop booking.
Yeah, 100%. I always think as well, like it is a two-way street, and sometimes when we're not feeling it, they're not feeling it either.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes if you just don't give that, like, oh, should we get you booked in at the end? They're like, they go home and then they don't book either, and it just works out.
Yeah.
The trash takes itself out.
Exactly. So most people are alright, but occasionally you do get a bit of a knock.
Yeah. As is life, I always like try and think at least I'm not in like a walk-in salon where you could get proper knobs.
Yeah.
Like at least mine are all right. And I think because I take a deposit, like you've got a consultation bond, it's got your address on it. You're not gonna be that much of a knob.
Yeah. So I've noticed that since changing booking systems and people got to put card details in, it weeds out like the arseholes. Because I don't know if yours is like it, but if someone's tried to book and hasn't put their card details in, I get told that the booking that is timed out or something.
Right.
So I don't think people realise that's what it says.
Right.
Because I think, well, if they're not going to put their card details in, they've got no intention of turning up.
Yeah, they don't want to commit.
Yeah.
I think it's so normal as well now in like loads of industries to pay a deposit. So it's like definitely more accepted by people.
Yeah.
I think at first, like
Any job where you provide the service, they want a deposit.
yeah.
Like
100%.
even when I was working at the vets, they want a deposit.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. And it's one of them, like, if you're intending to come, you're not bothered about paying a deposit.
Exactly.
Because it's also, like, dough maths anyway.
Like, oh, it makes it cheaper.
It's well cheaper on the day.
Exactly.
My hairdresser's like that. She takes, like, I don't know, it's half, maybe, like, 50% up front.
Yeah.
And then on the day, I'm like, oh, is that all it is? Why are you so cheap? And it does, it makes it feel cheaper. So I'm like, the only reason why you wouldn't pay a deposit is if you're thinking I'm not coming.
Exactly.
So go away. I don't want you anyway. So obviously there's like a few nail techs within the industry who are men, but it's not super common.
Yeah.
What is it like being one of the few for you?
It's all right. I say it's just usually because 9 times out of 10 we're gay. Um, when Pride comes around and they all come knocking, like brands come knocking,
Yeah.
that's frustrating. Or being seen as like a little gimmick. That's what irritates me.
Do you get that quite often then?
In the early days, not so much now.
And is that because you just got better at spotting that? And
Well,
saying
I'd
no?
like to think it's either that or I've just like aged and I'm not of interest anymore.
The pride thing's really interesting because I know it probably does happen in other industries as well, but it's just mental that like
Yeah, it's as soon as like is it June or July?
yeah,
June? I have no idea.
I think
I'm a bad gay.
June's Pride Month, I think, and then depending on where you live, you have like the local prides,
Yeah.
don't you? So like in Manchester, it's
Soon
August.
yeah,
so
as
it's
soon as I
always-
run up to it, they're like, "Hi, gay," and then like say like the end of the month, they're just like, "Unpack you away until next year."
yeah, yeah. You open up the DM and the last
Yeah.
combo you had was the last Pride.
Exactly, but it's like the longer you do it, the busier you get. So then you have all the time to work with them anyway. So, but
Yeah,
especially in the early days, you want to take every opportunity you can, and then even if in the back of your head you think, "Oh, just taking advantage," but get what you can out of it in the early days, and then eventually you think, "Oh, it's not worth the hassle."
that's so true. Like it can be beneficial to you as well. Like
Yeah.
even if you can spot it, you think they're definitely using me. You can be
Yeah.
like, well, I also would like to get paid for this collab.
So, or you learn to deal with like work with the brands who are pro whatever all year.
Yeah, yeah,
Whereas if you can always tell, like if a brand doesn't bother with you, or anyone like in any walk of life doesn't bother with you, um, all year.
yeah. And then all of a sudden, they're your best mate.
Exactly.
It's a little bit transparent in it.
Yeah, but it's probably like it in it with every group of people. So,
Yeah, I think it happens with women on International Women's Day.
yeah, yeah.
Is our version of that where it's like,
But suddenly they care.
yeah, all of a sudden, and I'm like,
There's
wow,
events coming out your ass.
yeah. Ain't it mad that you're suddenly pro women but you don't have paid maternity leave?
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that so interesting? I'll show you to sit and discuss the policies you have that support women. No, no. Oh, all right, okay, but just pop post on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is for women. I think is International Women's Day. You see it and you just roll your eyes and think, yeah, what?
Yeah, I think this industry is a bit more pro women because it's
Yeah,
heavily like female based essentially.
yeah,
But it still needs work for everything, really.
yes,
It's not.
100%, 100%. I think like it's when it's so see through as like a gimmick that it's frustrating.
It's more when they think, oh yeah, it's a money making scheme,
Mhm.
like whether it's for Pride or I don't know, International Women's Day or anything,
Anything, yeah, yeah.
anything to like celebrate somebody, and it's like they whack a price on it
Mhm.
or something, or even if they try and do a sale for it, because like it's still they're trying to make money off it. They can't just feel like I don't know. It's like the being that forced positivity and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's one of those, isn't it? Like you can celebrate things, but if there's like that ulterior motive of like, oh, let's post about this or do like you say a sale for this so
Yeah.
we can benefit off it, then that's where it's like, oh,
It's like, I don't expect brands to just give stuff away.
and it's what they do the rest of the year, isn't it? Like if
Exactly.
you're always supporting people and celebrating like different causes,
Yeah.
and you're promoting different people and you're inclusive as a brand in general across everything the rest of the year, then it feels natural and it flows and it's fine. But it's when it is like so performative that I think it's
Exactly.
frustrating
Yeah.
for people.
Like they could, I don't know, rather than doing a sale for these like events, just donate X amount to a charity,
Yeah.
or even just like the profits for that week,
Yeah.
which I know might be a lot of money, but I don't know, sure they can write it off.
Yeah. Yeah. How did you find it on your training courses then? Were they predominantly female?
Yeah, every course I've ever done, I've been the only guy.
The token man.
Yeah, and I remember when I done like a pedicure course,
Mm.
everyone was getting paired up, and you could see people thinking, "Oh, I don't want the man, I don't want the man. I don't want the guy with a hobbit feet." And then ironically, like mine were like the least, the feet
Mine
in
were the
the,
nicest
the feet in the in the least when best condition. So I was like, huh. I mean, my feet are nothing to write home about, but they weren't like scaly as well.
So I thought about, you're like, I'm not about to start a fetish channel with
No.
notches on my feet, but
It would be very niche.
they're also
to
not
feet like
crusty.
mine.
Oh, honestly, the foot thing does really intrigue me, actually. Slight side note from Nails. I would fucking love to sell my dirty socks to men.
I mean,
But I don't know how you do it.
I
Because
have
probably
no
just
idea.
Google like picture the feet and be fine about it.
Yeah.
And I can't even do a pedicure and get a good picture of it. But I really
I've
promote pedicures.
never taken a picture from a pedicure ever
I'm posting
because
it.
people like the feet just don't take good photos.
They're not photogenic, are they?
But I couldn't post mine because my partner said my feet are like they belong like a bird of prey. I'm like, oh my god.
It's really hard to promote pedicures because you want to tell people they exist. Like I've got clients who are like, "Oh, I didn't know you did them, so I've gone to a walk it."
Yeah, because I hate painting toes. And
Do you?
like doing like an e-pedi. I don't mind doing like a foot peel as
Mm.
such, but then it's just like you know when you're like filing the toenail, you crack that seal,
Mhm.
and then it's like, who had quavers? It stinks.
It's the I've got a little tool that's like a scoop thing,
Oh
and
god.
under the big toe, and you get that corner bit
Oh, Frank.
of like where the free edge is, but that little corner. You scoop it out, and it's just like yellowy.
That's foul. Your foot jam.
Do you know what? For the most part, I think most of my clients are very good, and they will like give them a right good.
Oh, I like
scoop
to
on
think,
the
yeah, when they come in, they like wash their feet.
Yeah, 100%. But like, I don't really mind painting toes. I just can't photograph them.
So I find it hard to remove gel from toes because they've got these big old man hands, and at least with when you do hands, people can move their fingers a bit. Their toes ain't doing nothing.
You can't move them, can you? It does my head in with trying to file them as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I can't bend them. I can't maneuver them. Like, and then you try not to like scratch the next toe with the file.
Yeah.
It's just stress.
Because I have people on a beauty bed when I do feet because
Yeah, same.
I had one time I was doing it on the floor, I couldn't get back up, and I was like, just kill me.
I hate that that's how they teach us when you do a pedicure course.
Yeah.
It's like sit on the floor and kneel. Like, sorry, how is that good for our backs? Longevity of doing the treatment, comfy for the client who's like putting the weight on your feet and feels self-conscious about that.
Yeah.
Like, their weight on your knees even. Like, why are we not talking about posture with that? Like,
To be
it's
fair,
better.
and on any course I've done, that no one's ever mentioned like how to sit, the correct, like the best seat, the best desk, or anything. You do. Which, to be fair, they teach the bare minimum,
Yeah,
and they'll
but
just
yeah,
send you off into the wild and like hope for the best.
hope you've got good enough Googling skills or can find some decent education on TikTok.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because like, to be fair, with most courses, a lot of it is shite.
Yeah.
If we're honest, and you've got to then go on to do additional masterclasses elsewhere, which is insane because everything should be taught
100%.
on a main course.
So what's it like attending events then? Have you been to many events?
I used to go to quite a few. It was all right, but I haven't been to many in the last like year, 2 years.
Is that just because you've got busier in general and not had time, or is that like was that a choice?
Basically, I used to get invited to events by brands, and it was all right, but you know, it's like, why am I here? Because it's all feels a bit forced. And then I just, to be fair, I went a bit quiet on my Instagram. And that's when everything just kind of died, from being honest.
Yeah.
Because like the busier I got, less time I had to post anything, which is ironic because then I had more things to be able to post. But I've done a folder on my phone of things to post, but I just don't. I just haven't got the energy. And then it gets to the point where you do post, your posts don't have any reach because you haven't been posting. So you think, what's the point?
Yeah.
So I haven't gone to events for a while. I've been to like ones where you like buy a ticket and that. That's all right. But then they get a bit overwhelmed because there's so many people.
Yeah.
And I felt like everyone's way, even though everyone's way feeling the same way.
Yeah, I think everyone feels awkward at events, don't they? Especially for the first like half an hour or so. Everyone's like,
But I haven't been to like say one where it's like a brand event where you've been invited.
Yeah.
For must be a couple of years now. Because a lot of the time it's made to promote new product, and I don't want it. So
Yeah, valid. So how was it going to events kind of as a man when everyone else there is pretty much woman?
it was all right. It's just usually like people high up in the brands and own the brands. It's usually like a bloke as well.
Mm.
So the only other blokes there were like heart owners or managers or whatever, depending
Yeah.
on the brand it was with. But I think it was like my first big event I went to when I met another guy tip there, and then I was bumped into him in the toilet and they gave me like a shout out on because they were on like the stage. I thought, oh, so that was cool.
Yeah.
But generally, in person, it's fine.
Mm.
It's being the guy online when people don't include you in anything,
Right.
which is one of the things where it doesn't matter,
Mm.
but it does.
Yeah, of course it
Like,
does. I feel like if you're trying to break out in any industry and then you feel
it's
like
like when
you're
people like they
missing
share
it.
in groups like, oh, hi ladies. I thought, oh, I'll just go fuck myself.
Yeah, because you posted an Instagram story about this recently, didn't you? About like the Hey Girls
Yeah.
phenomena.
Yeah.
It gets you back up, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it's just like, well, what about me? Like I say, I'll just go fuck myself. And I know it's not on purpose. It's just, I know it's a habit.
Yeah, it's just ignorance, I think, rather than maliciousness, but that doesn't mean it's less.
Yeah.
It
So
doesn't
sometimes if I
dumb
see it in a group, I'll make a point of commenting.
How do people react to that?
They're just oblivious to it.
All right.
Like, because I always like give them the answer they want, and then sometimes I want to be arsey, like, oh, don't be his. That's all. Your hair's falling off. That's all they're gonna like remember you for, being this arsehole.
Yeah, but that's a hard balance to strike, though, of being like, I want to call you out on this and let you know that like it's a thing
Yeah.
that like we want to stop.
Because I put it's a few years ago I put up my story, and then there was a person who was very high up in a brand, screenshot it and shared it in the brand's Facebook group, slating me.
What were you in that group?
Was I? I must have been. Either or I joined it because someone told me and I found the post. And then I messaged the like brand directly. To be fair, that did get me in quite well with the brand for a while.
Yeah.
All I said was like, you like basically alienating like people.
Yeah, of course you are.
But I have noticed more people now just say like, folks, hi folks, or hi everyone. And I know it's not to be a dick directly, but
I think that's why it's hard to call it out when it's something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably because all of their client base might be women.
Yeah.
But then if you look at it a different way, well, what if a guy does want to book in with you and they see that and they think, oh, I better not.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not just like nail tech to nail tech, is it? Where people say like, hey girls, people will post on their stories talking directly to clients. Hey girls, just like, you know, I'm on holiday next week or whatever. Yeah.
But then I noticed it with people who do like massage. A lot of people are like, oh, like women only, which in a way I get, but at the same time, not every man's a fucking arsehole.
Yes, so this one's really tricky.
But then at the same time, you do get it.
Yeah.
Like, then I need to weed that out because I've spoken about it. Is like, if you do massage, just do a presentation form, ask for photo ID.
Yeah, because I know someone who does massage and she'll only offer it to, if it's a man, it's like one of her existing clients.
Yeah.
Fellas.
So, person I went to for a massage, I went to her for reflexology for about a year until I booked him for a massage. So I was like, I don't go from a creep.
Yeah. Which is such a shame, isn't it? But then I guess that's the balance. For the tech's point of view, it's like, you've got balance personal safety.
Exactly, yeah. So you can see it from both sides.
Yeah. I had it where I'd had a man book in, and it come through on the booking system, and they hadn't filled out the consultation form yet. So I thought, I'm just going to see what comes through, because sometimes it's like that they've done it on their card or they've booked the appointment as a man.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll see what the consultation form says. If it comes through and it's a man, what I will do is just message and find a way of saying, I'm really sorry, I can't do that day because I would be on my own in the salon.
Yeah.
But without saying like, you create, therefore I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But just make it so I can move them to a day where someone else is in the salon, and then it's like, covers your personal safety.
Yeah.
They still get the nails.
Because sometimes it's awkward about if they try and like talk about it, because you feel like, well, not every man's a twat.
Yeah.
But then by saying that, that's exactly what twat was saying.
It's hard though, isn't it? Because like, it is that thing where like few people being dicks spoils it for
Yeah.
many. Like those policies are in place because someone's done it. Someone's been a creep at some point, and it's like most men are not going to be a creep,
Yeah.
but then just for that one that might be, you have a blanket
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
because you can't really have a box that's like, do you grow up women?
Exactly.
Getting massage, yes or no? If you took yes,
Like, no,
sorry.
but I do when I do my nails.
But it's only in the end with mine. It ended up being that it was a guy who booked it for his partner.
Yeah.
And it was all fine. But I wouldn't have turned him away. I would have just rescheduled so it was like a day where someone else is in the salon.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite a good way of doing it. Like,
yeah. The only good thing is like when people say where I am, like don't book blokes in, they come to me, so that's fine.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's why you've got a niche as well,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's a tricky one to get a balance on because I think in any other industry, or if it was the other way around, it would be very fucking sexist and discriminatory.
Yeah.
To be like,
But
women
then
not allowed.
it's a hot because of the safety thing. It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. But like, you wouldn't get a barber saying, "You can't come to me if you're a woman."
Yeah.
Like, if you've got short hair and you want a shortcut, of course you can go to a barber
Yeah,
and get that. But like you said, there's not that safety aspect, which I think causes it to have a bit blurred lines.
There was a while I used to think, oh shit, like anyone could just, because it's just in my studio, it's just me and them. I think, oh, anyone could just say something.
Yeah.
And then being a guy, I'm guilty.
Yeah.
So I was like, do I get like a little Ring doorbell thing just for winning? But I think I shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
And is that gonna, and it's, but then is that going to make people feel uncomfortable that there's a camera on the go?
Yeah,
because people talk about all sorts, don't they?
Yeah.
So, and I just think actually that's why I post so much of me on my page, because then people get to know who I am and that I'm not an absolute fucking nimble. I know. And
yeah, they can trust with you.
Yeah.
That's so interesting though, because I never would have thought of it from that angle of like, obviously women need to protect themselves in a one-on-one situation, but so do you from the other angle.
Because I never thought much of it. And it was one day I had a delivery and a delivery man just walked straight in. And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I thought, I can't just lock the door because then that's creepy.
Yeah.
And then no, my like there'd be a fire, and we got a fire with them. But I also thought, what if I done more nails and my arm done waxing, and this guy just walked in?
Yeah.
That's weird. And I don't know. And I thought maybe I should have a camera because anyone could say
anything.
Anything. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's quite a vulnerable position to be in.
Yeah. But then, like, to think people know me well enough that it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And
there is a lot of trust in this industry, I think. Like, clients have to trust us, we have to trust clients.
Because either way, it could go either way. Like, because women could do it to men, women could do it to women, men could do it to men, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh God, that's a scary thought, isn't it?
Yeah, it is weird, and you shouldn't have to worry about it. But these days, you've got to.
Yeah, of course you do. But I do think like putting yourself on social media, like you said, really helps with that because people get to know.
Exactly. Although I think that's a big thing for everyone now. Those people are more willing to put themselves out there on social media.
Yeah.
Because as well, I think clients, they want to know who they're meeting.
And I think that stems from like a lot of people being self-employed now as well. Because like back in the day, you'd drive past a salon or someone would recommend it, and it'd be like,
if you're going into someone's house, like
you want to know who you're going.
You want to know that you're coming back out again.
And you're not just going to the. Yeah.
I'll put that one in.
No, I'm not gonna do other one. But also like you're not just going to like the salon and then getting any therapist.
Yeah.
You come into the same person every time, so you want to know you're gonna vibe, and like not even from like a safety angle, from like a are we gonna get along?
Exactly.
Do our personalities match? Do you find when clients find out the nail tech's man, they kind of assume anything or have like sort of preconceived ideas about what that will be like?
I don't think so, but I think that comes from posting loads online. So I post like a lot of me and a lot of the studio and that, and then I think like the name, like studio name, gives a vibe, so people know like what to expect.
Yeah, because your logo and name are so good.
Yeah, although it does sometimes when I get like older people book in and find me, and like, how have you found me?
Yeah, where have you stumbled across me?
Yeah.
Because which booking platform do you use?
Timely.
And did they have like a marketplace that people can find you?
Maybe, but I don't use it. I have no idea.
Right. Because I use Fresher, and sometimes like people can go on Fresher and just search for like nails in my area, and it'll show up
Yeah.
me. So they've not necessarily seen my social media before they book in. They might have just found me like through Fresher
So
and not have any
I think
idea who I
most
am.
people either Google me and Google Nails around where I am, and then I pop up. Or it tends to be like TikTok now.
Yeah, more so than Instagram.
Yeah, which is all right. But I kind of feel like Instagram is somewhat dying, but maybe that's just my page is dying.
I think Instagram's interesting because it's, for me anyway, I get a lot of local clients through Instagram because they will still search nail techs on Instagram. Or I find people have heard of me from somewhere else, found me on Fresher or Google, and then they always use Instagram as like a sense check to be like, are we going to buy?
Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about. Are you any good?
Yeah, like
kind of thing. It's like a proof that they need rather than like the discovery sometimes.
yeah, but I never get messages on Facebook really
Oh, never.
because who uses Facebook?
Yes.
But I mean, saying that very rarely will I post anything on there 'cause it's usually just linked to my other social medias.
Yeah, that's what mine is. It was like auto pulls through.
But yeah, it's mainly I post most on TikTok, and that seems to be where I get most new people from.
That's cool. Because I feel like on TikTok it like pushes it to everyone, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So like it's cool that it is managing to target people who can come and get to it. Because I find that so hard about our job is like you're not selling a product, you're selling a service. Therefore, the people have to be local.
Yeah, well, I do get some people travel, which is pretty cool.
Do you?
But I think people normally travel. It wouldn't be for regular appointments. It's more for like if I've got an event or a gig to go to or something.
Yeah, it's like a one-off because you do like really cool nail art, don't you?
Well, I try.
This is so myself. But you do like quite quirky sets, don't you? Like detailed stuff.
Yeah. So like when download was just for download, I had loads of people travel down from places.
I love that.
So that was cool.
What's the furthest anyone's ever travelled?
I don't know, probably like London.
Sick.
But then that was the friends. That doesn't really count, does it?
I bet that counts.
But
she'd still come to you and travelled rather than
exactly.
to be like, oh, I'll go to the one around the corner.
Yeah, and then I think the most people travel is maybe an hour.
Yeah.
Which is still quite a long way, really, for a set of nails, isn't it?
Yeah, considering like an hour each way.
Yeah.
And then the time of the nails, like,
yeah.
That's what? 4 hour round trip?
Slay.
That's half a day of someone's time. I'd say that's a compliment. I've got a client who comes from 3 hours away, which is so good.
Oh my God.
It's not because she like found me online or anything. It's because I do her daughter-in-law's nails occasionally, and she really liked them. And then she was like, "Oh, I'm up seeing the kids anyway, so I might as well."
Oh, she still
get
can't
a little show. But yeah, I think that counts. I'm like, I'm gonna take that. I told all my clients, I was like, guess what? I've got a new client, and they're 3 hours away, and that's what I could do. That this just want to come for 3 hours to see me, and they're
Why
like,
not? I think like some Dr. I was talking to a client and I was like, if anyone ever asked me to do the nails abroad before that top coat has even set, I've got international nail tech. Or if anyone ever famous ever asked me to do nails, again,
session nail artist.
yeah, before it's even finished on the way to the appointment, I'll be updating my bio. Celebrity nail tech. You've only got to do one, and it's true.
Very, very true. Who would be your dream celeb client?
Oh God! So, I was on a podcast for a couple of years ago, and someone asked me this. And I don't know why. Ben Shepherd, because he is beautiful.
That is not who I thought you would say. I was like, are we gonna go like Hayley Williams or like who are we going here? Ben Shepherd.
Sorry,
right? Okay.
I applied to go on Tipping Point, right? And I was like,
What's Tipping Point?
what Ben Shepherd?
Is it? Oh, the game shop, right?
Yeah. And I was like, why should you be good at this? I want to meet Ben Shepherd. Clearly, I did not hear back.
Well, yeah,
because
I
I
thought you were a stalker.
was a freak. Maybe it is all men.
They've probably got it.
Lock me up. But yeah, always him.
That's so funny.
Very niche.
I never thought about who my ideal celeb client would be, but what I have considered is that I would want them to make me sign an NDA so that we can talk. Because I'd feel so paranoid Like,
But sign it with someone else's signature lying me.
yeah, I'd be like, just give me an NDA so then we can have a chat and you don't think that I'm gonna like sell a story.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have awkward shit small talk. Like, I want to talk about good stuff,
Yeah.
but like, you're not gonna tell me any good stuff, and it's
I
gonna be
want to know
awkward
what
and
you did to
weird.
get to this position.
Yeah, like, but
Or
it's gonna
who.
be weird. Yeah, but it's gonna be weird if you think that I'm like not. No, like, I just want you to trust me. So
Yeah.
make me sign an NDA, and then we can chat. And it's not like, you know, I'm going like, oh, have you watched anything good on telly? And they're like, oh god, she's gonna start telling that story. Harry Styles fucking hates Apple TV. Front page newspaper. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to talk about the good stuff. Like, not that TV is the best topic, but like, yeah, I'd be so worried that
you want the
be
juicy
thinking,
goss, don't you?
yeah, yeah, I do. And I want you to know that I'm not going to tell anyone.
Yeah.
So
That would be fun.
yeah. I've ever considered who my ideal celeb client would be. I'd be terrified to do a celeb. Like, it's bad enough getting a message being like, hey girl, I've got a bit of lifting on this nail. Imagine if it was a celeb. So it's just like, hey girl,
These
my
nails
nails
suck.
lifting. My nails lifting. It's not lasted. The aerosol's fucking ruined because you've done a shit job. You'd be like meant to being Cynthia Erivo's nail tech. She had well good nails for Wicked, didn't she?
Yeah, could you imagine that interview just pings off?
Yeah.
But like, oh.
Great.
Especially
The pressure.
Especially the length of lens, just poke an eye out.
Because if you're like, oh,
it's like a bloody javelin.
yeah, yeah. And if you're like, oh, sorry about that, I can fit you in for a repair. When are you free? And they're like, nowhere. I'm literally across the country.
Yeah.
Like, I'm abroad for the next 4 months filming. Like, I can't see you again.
Oh,
You've
so
ruined
I'll
it.
FedEx you a tip. To be fair, I'm surprised that in those situations they aren't just press-ons. To be honest,
Do you know what?
They might be.
I actually think I can't pronounce her name now. Cynthia Erivo's were press-ons because I'm.
Why do I
pretty
always
sure.
want to say Cynthia Rodrigo?
Good for you. I'm pretty sure her nail tech was posted on TikTok and Instagram at the time, and I'm sure they are press-ons.
Oh,
I'm
it does
pretty
make
sure
more
they are.
sense. doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure she made like loads of like cool sets for her to take on set. That's it. You'd have to get in with like the casting like
Yeah.
agents. And
But I do
whatnot.
think once you're in, you're in.
That'd be a cool guest to get on the pod, wasn't it? Like a session, like celeb nail tech.
Yeah, but you'd want one that doesn't do it anymore, so they can spill tea.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's
Like-
run out.
Like you'd want to know who's the arsehole.
Do you know what? I would really struggle to not be the do you not know who I am person.
I think what it is, the people who tend to be arseholes are either the mega famous
Yeah.
or the people who are barely famous.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think I'd struggle to not be like an arsehole. If I was like mega famous, I'd work really hard for it. Like, and everyone's fawning over you.
Yeah.
How would you not get an inflated
You're
like sense of ego?
stop it. Like, why you stopped?
Yeah. Bring me a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Like, come on. I worked so hard for this. I'm at the top. Come on, I'm a queen.
Come on, minions.
No, I like to think I'd be nice, but like, how can you not think you're the best thing since sliced bread if like no one will let you even like
If everyone's licking
go
your
through
ass,
your own
if everyone's like
thoughts,
licking your ass,
yeah,
let them lick.
you're gonna aren't you? You're gonna think you're amazing because everyone's always telling you it. Like,
yeah.
you need. I think that's why you'd need like a good friend from the start
To tell
to keep
you,
you humble,
yeah, to tell
or
you
like
an
your
arsehole.
sister to be
Like-
like, you might be famous in the outside world.
But
Still
do you
my
remember,
sister,
do you remember when you were
okay.
going to sign on? Calm down.
Yeah, amen. I hate whitewash. Willing to do it for you.
Same, I hate doing black.
And I was like, do I just cure it and deal with it after it? And then I always regret that decision.
There's times I'll be like,
Sick
it'll
of
be
it.
like a little bit, and I'm like, great, because I fell for it. I fucking ruined it.
Yeah, I'm
So
like, I
it
should have
was-
just left
it
it.
was
Well,
fine.
yeah, like it just wasn't perfect, and
Yeah.
now it's worse. Yeah, 100%.
But that being said, that's why as well, you don't want to get hung up on what people post because that's their best.
Yeah, no, it really is, isn't it? Like the
And-
amount of posts I don't share. Actually, I saw.
It's not because they suck. It's
No.
just like it might not have photographed the way you want, or just don't want to do more of that.
I always feel bad as well for like, do you know, like when I don't take a picture of a client's nail,
Yeah.
and I always think, oh my god, are they gonna think she hates them? But I'm like, no, it's just like the lighting's not right, or I can't be bothered with my phone today, or like I
Or,
just know they're not.
like,
gonna
I was
photograph
hate the
them
photo, and
well.
then
Shit.
especially if it's the same person 2 or 3 times that you don't post, you think, oh, I think it's them. It's not them. It's just I don't want to do more of it. How many fucking French can I post?
Yeah, in here.
Like, I hate doing French,
Yeah.
but I've been inundated with French lately.
Have you?
Yeah,
Do you ever
like,
say no to design?
usually if it's too complicated, like if it's like portraits, I'm like, no, I can give you a sticker.
Yeah, I had that with lace. And she
Oh,
wanted,
I
like,
had so many wanted lace. And
yeah.
I found some foils, sucked. It was awful.
Oh,
And then I found a
really?
stamper. Why is it when I practice, it works like a dream?
Mm.
As soon as I've actually got to do it, horseshite.
Yeah. See, I was gonna get the foils and like sticker things, and didn't end up getting them because she like didn't get back to me in time and stuff. Because I was like, look, I can't hand draw this.
Yeah.
It's gonna look like foils, doesn't it?
Or sometimes like, I can do it on one nail. You know what gets me? Cathedral windows.
The what?
You know that cathedral window design?
I've never been asked to do those. They
Oh
look so
my
fun, but
fucking
are they
god.
nightmare?
I've been asked so many times. I've tried it once or twice. Every time, it looks like shit.
Right.
It's like I don't know what symmetry is. So now, if people want it, I can do it on one nail on each hand or a couple.
Yeah.
But the simpler versions, they even now begrudge it because it looks like horse shit.
And do you know what? I bet the client doesn't even think that. But
Yeah, they're probably thinking
we're
it's
so
they probably
hard.
think it's fine.
They're like, this
But
is the best nail art I've ever had.
that's why a lot of the nail that I do, it's like pretty abstract.
Mm.
So if I fuck it up, who knows? Except me. The hardest thing for me that I do is probably checkerboard because you've got it in here. But now I used to do 4 sets of it. Now I only do it on like 1 or 2 per hand because
Yeah. Makes them
sometimes I just think it makes me want to kill myself. This is a bit much.
I had someone the other day, and it was a grid, like not checkerboard. It was a grid, and I was like, I fucking draw this all the time to do a checkerboard.
Yeah.
But why now? Is it not working? My brush is flicking off at the wrong angle.
Yeah,
Or like
yeah.
the blobby at the front bit and not at the end bit. And I'm like, why is it not working? Like I do this every time I do a checkerboard. I draw a
Yeah.
grid first.
It's like
Tell me what.
So I do frames every day.
Yeah.
Not a day goes by that I don't do a frame. But when someone wants a frame on like a square or coffin nail, why can't I do it?
Oh, I've never done them on that shape.
Like, I feel like it just doesn't flow.
Yeah.
Or if someone wants a flame coming from the cuticle, well, fuck me. It's like I've never seen a flame in my life. I can't do them.
Yeah. You
got to get them twist the handle around, and like, I think that works.
Do you know what? As a nail tech, I fucking hate designs that like are like upside down to us.
Yeah.
When we're doing the nails, but as a client, I don't want to flame upside down and look at my hand. I want to be
Yeah.
like walking down the street and like,
Yeah.
I'm so put together. I want it to face me, not other people. But as a nail tech, I'm like, don't fucking dare. And if sometimes they're like, which will look better, I'm like, this way.
Yeah. That's what I'm. Or
I love that when they show you multiple inspo and you're
it'll
like,
be like a loaded question where I'm like, there is a right answer, and I want you to answer the way I want. But luckily for me, and most clients who have been coming to me for a while, that a lot of them are like, this is the vibe, just do whatever.
that's good. So they really trust you.
Yeah. But I get nervous sometimes. These glasses just slide on my face.
Mine are the same.
Right.
Sometimes like I'll start and then this slide.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, I've always got a greasy face. So what is going on? But like, some people look at me, they've got like a freestyle option.
Yeah.
So I just do whatever I want. So I charge a bit more for it. And I think there's a misconception with that it means it's balls to the wall nail art. But it's not. It's the extra money is because I'm coming up with something in my own time.
Yeah, I've got to think about
So
it.
it's a lot harder if you've never met them before. Because I don't know you.
Yeah, I had a client recently and she came and it gives me the fear when someone's like, do whatever you want. Even if they're a long-standing client, I'm like, ugh. And she arrived and she said, do what you want.
All I think of is, I'll do a sheer nude, you're in and out, piss off.
Yeah. Do what you want. Actually, a polish and tidy.
Yeah.
What is it called? A manicure.
Yeah. Like, manicure, no colour, no nothing.
Yeah, I'll do you
Off you,
cuticles and do your hand scrub.
Put your close your hand job.
It's for way more. Yeah, but I had a girl the other day, and like, well, she's one of my clients now, but her first appointment, she was like, do whatever you want. And I was like, that is terrifying. And I said to her, like, what don't you like?
Yeah.
Because that's what I usually start with, is like, what don't you like? Any colours that are off limits. Because that, like, I find gives more insight into what they're into than just say, what do you like?
Yeah.
So we've got anything
Yeah.
except for the maximum.
So normally, if they're put on their form or they're booking that they want a freestyle, I'll ask them, go through my page and show me something you like and something you hate.
That's a good way of doing
And
it.
then in theory, we can come up with something. I mean, could you imagine if they just sent me loads of they hate and it was my entire page?
Load, love, double lows. No, she was like, do anything, and I was like, fuck, I don't even know you yet. And I said, what do you hate? And she was like, nothing. I was like, any colours you don't like? She was like, no. I was like, oh my gosh, right, okay. Anyway, I've got to know her, and she's been like 5 or 6 times now, and she actually just liked anything. Like, she's just so buzzing to have her nails done. She's like a dream client. She actually means do anything.
So I used to have like a gumball machine for like get what you gets, but I got rid of it because the amount of times people will be like, oh, I don't really want that. Well, that's not how the game works.
Yeah.
Right.
I just got a manicure roulette. I need to try that with people. I want to film like unboxing it and stuff first.
Yeah.
So I've like not used it this week, but I'm hoping like I can do that on Tuesday and then next week get it out for people. And that client will be perfect.
And you must be recording it, nobody sees.
Not that. Can I swap the colour?
All right, there's nothing worse than I dread doing anything pastel. I think it's heinous.
Fucking worse, and it looks shit.
Especially a pastel yellow. It just looks like
Smoker's house.
yeah, or like an infection.
Yeah.
And like or green granola, rotten.
Yeah. It's giving greeny.
Exactly. But and I'll be like, oh, can we not? I'll try and swim away from it. That's when the glitter comes out. Because it's like, because I know why, I can never get a pastel to look
right.
Yeah, not look lumpy.
Streaky, yeah.
Even though it's smooth as hell.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, oh, do you know what? I really set this off. A glitter top coat.
Yeah. I love that. It's when people come with like 2 inspo picks as well. Or like this or this, and then just pick the one that you like. You like that's coming to life easier.
Yeah, exactly.
I already know how to do that. I know you're gonna get what you want. Probably it's for their benefit, 'cause it's gonna look better, but also it's like says our brand. What do your hair doing?
I don't
pastel.
I don't particularly do French, but I do a lot of it, so I can smash it out, which is good. I feel like French on an almond nail is easier than a French on anything square or covering. It just flows, doesn't it?
Yeah, must have.
What do I actually hate doing? Flowers. I do them.
Have you tried the silicone?
What, the silicone molds?
No, the silicone like petal thing. It's like
Oh, what? Like the rub that silicone pointy thing.
yeah, like this. It's like a silicone pencil thing. You do petals with that.
Oh no!
Right, so you just literally dip the end in like your gel.
Yeah.
And you just go like that, and it does like a nice. Even though you wouldn't think it would, because how's it doing a curve at a point? But usually like a good point, and then the end bit was actually curved.
After it's got to go. You'll be seeing flowers everywhere.
He's corrected. Yeah, I love doing it with that, but before that, I used to get the panic with petals because every spring there's always nail tech to smash them out and they look mint. And like, why do mine always?
But then I always sound like they don't have to be perfect. Like a few times I've done some really good flowers. I'm like,
yeah.
How the fuck do I do that? But like, I did some flowers on my stepmom's nails. They look banging, looks so good. It's the best flowers I've ever done, so I'm always pasting them. But then you get the fear that someone's else going to want it. And like,
yeah,
shit.
That's the thing. If you post the thing that you don't want to do.
But sometimes I'll do it and I think, oh, this looks like shit. And then I come back to it, I was like, actually,
yeah,
it's pretty good.
It's alright.
But yeah, other than flowers, I don't think there's anything else that I hate doing. Unstood. Oh, portraits, can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, me neither. Do you get many people asking for that though without like pre-warning? Or do you ask for nail art inspo from?
Yeah, I just read in advance.
Right.
And usually once people get to know me, I don't mind hit some like before. It's newbies. When new people expect the world. But I do really like when people just want a plain colour.
Do you?
Because I can just smash it out.
Oh, see, plain colour's my worst.
I think, my dream client would be plain builder.
Yeah, plain builder, it looks so neat.
It looks so nice.
So satisfying.
And they'd be in that in no time, and it's the same price.
Yeah, I love a plain builder. Plain colour's my worst because I'm not happy with my application. Like, I want to do a course or a masterclass or something.
So sometimes though, it all depends on like the person's nail bed.
Yeah.
Because some people's nail, like once we've done the prep, we think, oh, it's banging.
Yeah.
Other people is you can prep the fuck out of it, and it still looks.
Yeah, I think for me, the more I've tried to perfect my prac and do like more brush and money stuff,
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm like not cleaning the dust properly off.
Yeah,
but
that's what I
I
meant
feel like I've got
sometimes.
words at full colour the more prep I do.
Yeah. But what annoys me, you know, these a lot of masterclasses, they show you how to do all this stuff, but it's on a nail bed that is perfect. And like it's
Yeah.
probably their own now because they're like usually like content creators, aren't they?
Mhm.
And they prepped it every day for the past 6 years. Show me a manky hand from start to finish. And I want to,
real
I mean,
hand.
want to see it look good.
Do you know what I love? I don't think it's going anymore, but there was a nail Instagram account
Mhm.
and it was called All Nails Welcome.
Oh, right.
And it was really good, and you could like tag them and stuff, and they'd do like repost. It was like a repost account, but they'd show like manicures and nail art and stuff on hands that weren't like picture perfect.
Yeah.
So that could be due to like disability, it could be due to like bitten nails, it could
Yeah.
be like just anything that strays away from like the fucking AI looking perfect
Yeah.
nail bed. And it was so good for like ideas as well for clients because not all nail art looks the same on every hand, does it?
No.
Like, and how annoying is it when someone brings in like nail art and it's on like really long like almond nail,
But then
perfect nail
they've got a
bed?
short, wide nail.
Yeah,
Like it's not gonna look the same.
It's not going to translate it. And then you've got to try and explain that without them leaving disappointed
Yeah,
and stuff
because
like
you can't
that.
say your nail bed is hideous. You got to be like,
Got to like manage your
Exactly,
expectations, haven't you? But yeah, that was a really good one for like finding inspo and like saving things. So then like if clients are like, I don't know what I want, you could kind of show them on like a more realistic nail
yeah,
art.
that everyday hands rather than
Yeah,
model hands.
100%.
Because realistically, obviously we tell clients to use their coupon hand creams and shit. I'm fine preach it when I don't, and I'm surrounded by this shit all day.
Yeah, I don't either, but like
I've got no excuse.
my fave though is when they're like, yeah, I've been using it loads, and you're like, these haven't seen a drop of oil since 4 weeks ago when I last put it on.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no, who you feeling?
So these are thirsty.
I'm not an idiot. Like, I like the clients who are in stuff. They come in and they're like, I've abused these, I've not put oil on, blah,
Yeah.
blah. I got this lift in, but it's because I did this. I'm like, perfect. Love a self-aware queen. It's the ones who are like, I've done everything perfect and then I've had an issue. And I'm like, well, you haven't because I can tell.
Exactly, yeah.
It's your
They're
point
like,
of view
"Oh."
that comes off every time because you've been picking at things.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it just popped off. And it's like, I can see, like, that your
fucking see the
nail,
mark.
your nail is fucked because you pulled it.
Yeah,
I'd rather just say,
I pulled it.
I pulled it. I pulled it
Yeah.
off. I'm like, cool, you saved me soaping it.
Sit myself in it. I fucking hate it so good.
So do I. But I also think, especially soaking full cover tips,
Yeah.
ball ache, kind of what takes like best part of an hour.
Yeah, in it.
Even though like you fried it as thin as you can.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can, so I've got some people they soak off like a dream. Other people, I've not even seen it's like their nail beds are just drier,
Yeah.
where nothing's coming off.
Nothing.
Because
And you
like,
keep going and going and going with it.
it's got to a point where I've soaked off like normal build off people, and it's not coming off. I'm like, have I used hard gel? Because it's
Yeah,
not come
what
off.
will I do it?
Like it's like older people.
Yeah.
It's harder to soak off, isn't it?
Yeah. What annoys me is when it's really hard to soak off,
Mhm.
but then they're like, a client who's always struggled with retention or whatever. And they're like getting a removal because they're like, oh, not lasting enough.
Yeah.
But then they're impossible to soak off. And I'm like, why has it got the best retention now?
Yeah. I had someone who would always have lift in or chip in.
Mhm.
She went swimming every day. That's why.
Yeah.
I just think, help me help you. Do something about it.
Yeah.
Like, try putting cuticle oil on before swimming and straight after.
Yeah.
See if it helps. But
Yeah, it is tricky, isn't it?
I hate when you just get a random picture of a broken nail. And like, what do you want me to do with that? Or when they imply it's your fault, it's like, it's been weeks.
And
I'll take responsibility if it's within the first 2 days.
Yeah. If it's my fault and tell me where it's lifted from, and if I think it's something to do with me or the product or whatever, like I will take responsibility for that.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes I'll take responsibility when it's even not my fault because I just get like insecure and think, what if it is my
Yeah,
fault?
yeah. Sometimes you've got to look at the bigger picture and you think, "Do you know what? Let's just get them to fix it because they'll be back. Hopefully."
Yeah, exactly.
But then if it's every time there's something, off you fuck.
What gets me is when people come in and they've booked like 4 weeks time or 4.5 weeks, and every appointment they come in and they go, oh, I got a lift and it just came off 3 days ago. And I'm like, yeah, because I told you to come in every 3 weeks.
Yeah. But
And
no,
you
no
used to
one,
come in every 4, and every time you've had one come off.
yeah, no one wants
because
to
we should already
do
be
it every
been
three
every
because it sounds like it's gonna be an extra. It's one extra.
One extra in a year, I think.
Yeah, it's something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm lucky that I've got someone who comes every 2 weeks, and someone else who comes every 3 weeks. When most people do it monthly, I guess it's because of payday,
Yeah, I think that's what it is, isn't
and
it?
that's fine. But don't moan at me when it's like when you've got a break it in
Yeah.
or something.
I love the clients who say like, "Oh, I've had this problem, but I know it's been ages and I should have come in sooner." And I'm like, "Okay, great.
Yeah.
Love that." Like, and don't get me wrong, I fucking love to be able to do sets that last 6 weeks plus, but unless I put illegal products on you or ones that are like massively cause allergies and shit, like it's
Yeah.
not realistic. And also, it used to be that you'd get a shellac manicure last 10 days and everyone was buzzing with that.
Yeah.
And now people are conditioned to think a set should last 8 weeks.
Yeah. Well, it's like if by the book, isn't it like 2 to 3 weeks?
Yeah.
To get it.
Yeah.
Who is realistically not many people are doing that
No.
because it adds up. People get funny about paying for nails, but will spend a fortune on lashes for some reason.
It always gets me, this debate, and like I always see people in the comments like justifying it, especially like the makeup.
But do you
one
think
stuff.
people who do lashes think, well, the other way around? Like people pay a fortune for nails, but they moan about the lashes. Do you think they think that?
I don't know.
Because
do people moan about lashes? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Do they have the same problems as us?
Because like I just imagine, do people just rub their eyes next thing you know they've got lashes everywhere?
Yeah, and they're like, yeah. Do you know what I think would be dead annoying as a lash tech is like, because you have to book at different times versus how long it's been.
Yeah, yeah.
So if someone books like a really short 2 week infill, but then it's been 5 weeks and they're all picked off, do you imagine them getting there? They've got none left, and you're like, all right, so it's a full set.
Yeah.
And I've booked you the time for like a 2 week infill. What are you doing? At least with us, like an infill's an infill. For the
More or
most
less,
part.
yeah.
Like more or less. Obviously, it's somewhat trickier if they've got like bits of lifting and stuff like that. But
yeah, I hate it when I get a newbie booking for like an infill, like 'cause I don't like reticle stuff
like,
because I know what it is, and I always dread removing it and there being an issue under there, and then who gets to blame?
yeah,
Me.
yeah. See, I will remove other people's work, but most people do message in advance and ask.
Yeah.
But I won't infill another textbook,
Yeah.
and I hate that when I have someone new come and they've got builder gel on and they've just booked a normal appointment. It's fine if they've got nail art booked.
Yeah.
They come and then I explain, right, we're gonna have to do a removal first because can't infill this. So you're just gonna have to have like just a builder gel set, no colour, no
Yeah.
art, and they're fine with it. It's when they start getting a bit like weird about it. They're like, well, I wanted this.
Yeah, and I wanted an easy appointment. Now fuck off.
Right, are you ready for a nightmare from the nail desk, which is where we put on our agony aunt hats and solve a
Okay.
dilemma?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, I work in a salon where the owner plays favourites. One of the girls gets first pick up of the walk-ins, the best area, and she always leaves before the closing down jobs and cleaning. The rest of us have started talking about it in our own group chat without the owner or the favourite in it, and we all feel bitter about it. I don't want to be the one who says something and gets seen as causing drama, but it's not fair when we all work so hard. What would you do?
I'd leave. I would, because it's like, doesn't matter what you do. If you complain, you're a dickhead. If you don't, you're a mug. So I would leave, leave and just rent a private space. I couldn't work in like a big salon anyway because I'd just drive me insane. But I think if someone's getting like priority over you, but you're paying the same to see there,
yeah,
I'd just leave.
yeah,
Wouldn't need to notice. I would leave.
yeah.
Fuck them over.
And I think there's no way of not looking at it.
Yeah.
Because, like, even, like, I don't mean to sound harsh, but the fact you've got a group chat without the favourite in it,
Yeah.
you've already
You're
kind
gonna
of,
look,
you
you're gonna,
look
you're
like
gonna,
you're being
but
clicky.
like you're bully, like you're a bully.
Yeah.
If you approach them and say, "Oh, how come this person's getting all this?" Even if they're not, and you're just seeing it wrong.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna get the hungrier
They're
because
gonna get defensive.
you're accusing them of being a dickhead.
Yeah.
The person who is the favourite is gonna be annoyed with you.
Yeah.
So I would leave.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. It's obviously coming for a while,
Yeah.
and if you haven't already been looking, why not?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I'd just leave.
Yeah. I think it's really tricky when it's really unbalanced as
Yeah.
well.
But then you get that everywhere. It
cleaning-
doesn't matter where you work. Like
Yeah.
there's always someone who does the least but gets the most out of it.
1000%.
So
It's so frustrating. And like you say, if you say something, you look bitter and jealous.
either put up with it
Yeah.
and shut up, or leave.
Yeah. 100%. I think the cleaning's hard as well because unless you have a rota,
Yeah.
it's always going to be uneven. Like I've worked in salons before and it was always this, we all did our own hours, we were all self-employed, but it was always the same couple of people who were staying the latest. Therefore, we're the ones doing
when it comes to cleaning,
vacuuming the
it
whole
could
salon and
just
things like
be
that.
you clean your own area
Hmm.
and then
We wrote the other jobs.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Or chip in and pay for a cleaner
yeah, exactly.
who does the main bit, like the what do you call them? Shared areas,
Yeah.
communal areas.
Yeah, so where I am, everyone's got their own office, I
Yeah,
guess.
Are you in like a serviced office type?
Yeah, so we clean our office are up to us to do.
Hmm.
But then there's like communal areas where a cleaner does, whether they do it well or not. And then, but a communal kitchen is always a dive. Why is it
Yeah.
always? It's always a shithole, isn't it?
Mm.
Um,
Anywhere, any workplace.
yeah, and then sometimes it would be a case of I would then leave the washing up liquid there or clean it all down. Then it goes, why should I?
And then that builds resentment from you because you're like, why should I do it when no one else is? But then it's
Exactly.
like, well, I want to work in a clean environment.
Yeah,
I think it depends as well whether clients are seeing that communal area.
I don't think they do. Like,
Which is
unless they're
at
in there
least-
by accident.
Yeah.
But in the toilets sometimes, my God. Like, because like where I am, there's like 10 businesses where I am.
Mm.
And then downstairs there's a dentist, but then the staff can come upstairs to use the toilets. Are supposed to be dental clinic clients can. Sometimes it's like people don't know how to use the toilet. And then where does loo roll go? Someone's on the rob. But
someone's having a hard time.
yeah, but then you've got to weigh it up with like, well, if I had my own huge salon, it cost me a fortune.
Yeah.
And I still have to clean shit.
And you still have the problem of not enough loo roll and
Exactly,
stuff like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
So yeah, but like, so I would, in that situation, I would leave.
Yeah. Find something better that's more aligned to you.
Yeah,
You're
because
never going to win, are you? You're never going to become the favourite.
exactly.
So, like, you're
and then
always
you're,
following
a lot
that.
of times, when people say like, if you work in a salon or whatever, and things like with like issues as well, you can't be like, by the way, I'm leaving, follow me here.
Yeah.
But they will follow you.
Yeah.
Because like they'll see that you're gone and they will find you.
Yeah. And to be honest, with that one, I couldn't tell whether it was self-employed stitch or salon owner because she said they've got the better area. It is an owner especially leave because you're never going to get special treatment and you're always under the control of that person. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. If you've got one tip for anyone who would like to become a male nail tech, who would like to become a nail tech who is a man, what would you give to them?
I would say just do it. Just go
Yeah.
through it and just don't take anyone's shit, basically.
Which is good life lesson for everybody. I think.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Fab, we will end with that
Awesome.
piece of wisdom. Thank you so much for listening or watching. If you could give the podcast a like, subscribe, thumbs up, comment, all that good stuff wherever you listen, it really does help. Give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok, and we'll be back in a couple of weeks. Thanks again. Bye.